Welcome back, everyone, to Dapperdale Wellness Foundation in 2 Point County. Of course, we are playing 2 Point Hospital, and in the last episode, we got off to a bit of a start with Hog Sport. Right, we've got a certain amount of reputation, we've got a certain amount of level, we've got to get it up to level 4, I believe, and have a decent amount of reputation before we've completed this hospital and unlocked the ability to play the next one. Now, in the comments, I've already noticed that, yes, I put a couple of things the wrong way round. Shush. Let me just rotate this around for you. There we go. We'll actually even pop you... no, you can still be there. There we go. And this can be moved around just a tad as well. And there we are. We got anything else we want to do in this hospital? Probably a couple of things, actually. How about we get... Oh, well, we all have our various quirks. Right, let's pop down another bench just over there. And maybe even another one. There we go. Got plenty of benches now. But we clearly need some new things. We need another GP's office, and we actually need to hire another nurse as it happens. Really? Okay, well, we can do that, sure. Nurses, I mean, you're good at diagnosing things. Not bad. You, emotionally intelligent, increases happiness. Lance, rampant, very well. I will hire you. Go ahead. There we are. Now that should help out a wee bit. But we definitely do need another GP's office. But before we actually get to that, let me slow down speed a little bit. And we're just going to cover a few other things that we've got available to us right now. So, for example, characters. Ooh, staff, patients, and illness. Use the staff list, patient list, and illness list to monitor and manage the hospital, the people in your hospital. Quickly find staff and patients and then jump to them in the hospital. So, here we go. Found all the staff. Use the staff list to quickly find people based on their job, ability, and qualifications. See what each person is currently doing and keep an eye on their happiness and energy. Click on someone in the list to jump to that person in the hospital. Use the job filters to view staff of each type separately. Click on the arrows by each column heading to sort the list based on the column. Use the pay review button to review salaries and pay satisfaction for each staff member. Use the job assignment button to control which jobs each person is allowed to do. So we can actually do quite a few things as it happens. Pay review. Review the salaries of your staff and see how satisfied they are with their current pay. As staff are promoted and trained, they will expect higher salary. Their pay satisfaction will affect their overall happiness. The face next to each person's salary indicates their pay satisfaction level. To give someone a pay rise, adjust the slider below their salary and then click the confirm button. To quickly give pay rises to all people who feel underpaid, use the satisfy pay requests button. They are all kind of satisfied. That's fine. Right, job assignments. Now, this will be quite useful. See which staff members are qualified to carry out each type of job in the hospital and control who is allowed to do each job. For example, if you only want your best staff working in the GP's office, you can disable that job for junior staff. That will dramatically improve the rate at which you get diagnoses and then be able to treat the patients. So it's quite useful. We've actually got a couple of things over here. Okay, let's have a look. New illness, bogwarts discovered. Our doctors have discovered a new illness. Bogwarts, a rather disgusting skin condition caused by filthy toilets. It can be cured with an expensive cocktail of drugs carefully prepared in the pharmacy or with witchcraft. Well, you know, people got their options. Staff promotion. Georgina Markenfield is ready for a promotion from junior nurse to nurse. Promotion from junior nurse to nurse will provide +1 training slot, plus 10% movement speed, diagnosis skill, and treatment skill. Okay. For a pay rise to keep the staff happy, current salary, new salary, promote. Very well. And award is required. Our doctors have discovered a new illness, a bed face. A quite alarming contortion of the face caused by sleeping at strange angles. Doctors recommend you always using a bed protractor to monitor your sleeping patient. Okay. The patient is seeking treatment. We will need a ward. Okay, get them to wait for a little bit. You know what? That's the next thing we're going to do then. So, we want a ward, but I just sort of feel that... Do we have enough room for the ward? I guess we kind of do. We could have a ward down here if we really absolutely wanted to. Yeah, sure, okay. The nurse in here, you can, of course, I believe you can use control to slightly adjust things, and then pop, like so. Oh, you can have things all squiff if you want to. And why wouldn't you? Right, let's get you to rotate around properly. Can I fit you in there in any way? No. No way, no how. Alright, I would like 2 of these. No. I'd like another one so that we've got efficiency whilst getting all of that done. Next up, I would like some beds. Now, the beds, I'm going to need to have them a little bit away from each other so that we can actually get people into these beds. Can I get you to slide in there? No. That's a bit of a shame. I could... maybe... Could do something like this, I suppose. I could even then do something really swanky and remove that. Oh, look at that, would you? Looks amazing, if you ask me. I know you didn't, but I'm telling you anyway. Alright, let's pop you in right in there, and another one as well. So we've got 2 of these. And do we want a filing cabinet? Maybe. Can I fit one in there? No, not really. I could probably fit... maybe, actually. I'm not sure about that one. Do I have anything I can give my patients to make them feel a little bit better in here? I can put a window there at the very least. Maybe have a window over there as well. Right, want a bin, naturally. Want a fire extinguisher, because nothing says that you're well taken care of than having a fire extinguisher. Sure, pop that there. Like another one perhaps over there. Maybe even one over here as well. And then finally... No, we can't fit another one in. That'll do then. Or it will have to. So, go. There we are. Look at that. That is a marvellous ward. Wards can be used for diagnosis and also to treat a range of illnesses. A nurse is required to admit each patient, look after them, and discharge them when they're ready to leave. Add multiple beds to a ward to deal with more than one patient at a time. You can also adjust the number of nurses that should work there in the room settings. This is useful if you have a lot of patients. Well, that's fine. I'm thinking I might want another nurse, though. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves a new nurse. Kirk Husk and Terry Clear. That be it. You are hired. Oh, wow. That's a bit harsh. All right, we want some items out in the corridor. Maybe another stand, perhaps, over here. A little magazine rack. Pop it just over there.
Come to Bungle Meditech, where advanced techniques and experimental treatments could make you live forever.
Really? I wouldn't want to.
Bungle Meditech. Other hospitals offer leeches. Ours will leave you speechless.
Okay.
24 hours a day. This is 2 Point Radio.
Right, hospital star rating. The 2 Point Health Ministry is keen to recognise the achievements of every hospital in the county. If we can build a hospital that satisfies the need of the local area, the hospital will be awarded an official star rating. This will be great for our organisation. Not only does each star come with associated rewards, but it will also allow us to establish new hospitals around the county. Continue to expand the hospital to acquire 1 star. I will do my best. My very, very best. Or maybe just sub-best, but it'll be in the sort of area. Now, you'll notice that this right now is showing me the general niceness of the whole hospital. And we can see that much of our hospital is very, very nice already. Can I squeeze that in anyway? I could have one over there. Maybe at the end of the hall, just to make it look even nicer. Can I really not? Come on, there we go. Perfect. Absolutely wonderful. What about over here? I can't quite, unfortunately. Makes me sad, but okay. Everyone seems to be doing okay. Right, let's get the general area around the hospital a little bit nicer in the corridors. So people are happy to be in our establishment. I think that would be wise. Pop one there as well. There we go. Maybe even have a plant right next to that. Magazine rack. And down there as well. They do. It's actually a bit of a universal truth. There we go. I like it. I like it a lot. I could even have one just kind of sat there by itself, but that feels like a bit of a waste of the space, honestly. Maybe I want another magazine rack. Maybe what I want is a fire extinguisher and a bin. Can I have a fire extinguisher and a bin? I can. Oh, well, that works for me. There we go. I approve. There we go. That should be marvellous. Right. Kudosh. By completing objectives and challenges, our organisation earns Kudosh. We can use this to gain access to new items. Take a look at the item list. Any item with a padlock can be purchased using K. Best of all, we can then purchase that item in any of our hospitals. Use it wisely. I think that is a particularly important announcement, and I hope you were all listening to that one. But yes, so we can bring up the staff list. Bring up the staff list there. We can have job assignments, so I can specifically prevent my doctors from doing certain things. Janitor, for example, allows machine repair machines, upgrade them, do all sorts of things. You know what? I really feel that we need another janitor in this hospital. We've got one. Oh no, we got one currently. Ooh, you can capture ghosts. Okay.
Last week to see what they could do about my gravy allergy. They recommended a long stay at their spa and a bottle of rosemary extract. It cost me a month's wages, but I'm finally starting to feel the effects. Still can't eat gravy though.
That is a shame. Allows the janitor to upgrade machines and allows the janitor to detect and capture ghosts. This can help with research. We want this simply because if someone dies, they sometimes leave a ghost behind. That's never a good thing. There we go. Thank you very much. Everything is marvelous. Really? Please don't tell me you're going. Oh, you're probably going in to water the plants. That's fine. Oh, wow, yeah. These plants do indeed look like they need it. In fact, I'm thinking we need another janitor. Myself. You've got 2 mechanics, enhanced upgrading skill, 50, plus 50%. Fred Amethyst. Nasty. A natural mentor motivated. Does A, if not the job. Okay. You're going to upset other people, aren't you? I'm not sure I want that. Happiness is lower than average. Short temper. I think we're going to wait for another applicant. Myself. Right, Deluxe Clinic required. Our doctors have discovered a new illness. Lightheadedness. Lightheaded patients are notable due to their bulbous heads. The patient is seeking treatment. We will need a Deluxe Clinic in order to treat them. We can get that done. But let me just go over this, okay? Lightheadedness, it's a light bulb. A bulbous head, the head is literally a bulb. It is cured in the Deluxe Clinic. Now don't think of it as deluxe as in luxurious. Think of it as in deluxe. Lux, the unit of measure. Oh my lord, the punishedness in that one particular illness is frankly punishing. Right, let's get a Deluxe Clinic going, shall we? And let's make it a little bit of an odd shape, because I like odd shaped rooms. No, we're not done with the odd shapeness yet. Actually, if we do that, it's going to be a very curious room, isn't it? Now, if you make a room bigger, people will generally prefer it. It's got more prestige, basically. No, I want to add... There we go. Added. Right. Now I want a door. Right there. Perfect. The Deluxe Clinic. Go right there. Now we need a control console. And... I kind of feel that the doctor should probably be looking at the patient when they do this. So we'll pop it right there. There we go. Now, honestly, the ability to just rotate them and make them all skew-whiff like that. Oh, so good. Pop that one there and there.
Hasn't changed him one bit.
Okay.
Made this announcement floating over Croquembouche in his new gold-plated hovercraft, just like he's always done.
Yeah, sure. Right, we definitely need a fire extinguisher in this room. This is
Please stay still.
Okay. Is that actually good advice? I don't feel it is. Right, let's get a fire extinguisher actually right next to this. Also a bin, just in case. We don't know what this is going to look like. And some more plants. Because I love plants. There, good to go. Sell invalid? Do you want to sell one invalid item for 0? Yes. What did we mean? Oh, we lost the fire extinguisher. That's not good. We need items. And the fire extinguisher is a need. There we go. That'll do. Okay, we've got our Deluxe Clinic. Now we want some benches just outside. One there. One there. Perfect. Marvelous. In fact, we can even have a plant just in this corridor there. Oh, look at that. Wonderful. Absolutely beautiful. There we are. We've got someone coming over here. Let's have a look at this person. Let's find out about you. This is Meryl Vibes. Lightheadedness, generally healthy. Estimated chance of cure, 80%. Illness difficulty is 25%. Diagnosis certainty, we absolutely know that this is lightheadedness, if there was any ever doubt. Staff skill, 20%. Okay. Appointment, none. Status, queuing. Okay, let's have a watch of how this works, shall we? There's so much good animation in this. You would be doing yourself a disservice if you didn't watch closely every single time. That actually does look painful. That looked especially painful. Let's put it up to the normal speed. Oh no. There we go. And pop. Well, that's only fair. Oh dear. Oh dear. I don't think we worked. Treatment failed. Oh dear. Well, I mean, oh dear. Sad news, our first patient death. Patients can die if the treatment fails, or if they are waiting too long and their health deteriorates. The hospital's reputation will suffer as a result. There's also a chance the patient will return to haunt the hospital. If this happens, we'll need a janitor with a ghost capture qualification. I mean, we did everything right, though. Well, I mean, I suppose the measure of the rightness.
Please be alert.
It's good alert. I suppose the measure of the rightness really does come down to whether they die at the end, and given that, look, I feel that we did a good job. All right, I'm not blaming my staff. I refuse to blame my staff for this. All right, let's have. You know what? I'm gonna have a little window there, just because I can. And door right there.
For today's nice words of the day.
Okay.
Remember that you are strong and blessed, that to live is to learn, and that all bad things happen for a reason,
Plonk.
while good ones come to those who wait. That's a lot of nice words, Megan.
Yeah, I think they're really only nice words. Right, let's pop a plant in there. Donk. Oh, look at that. That is amazing. Now that is truly a thing of beauty. And I think we can all agree. And if you don't agree, you're wrong.
Doctor required a GPS.
Right, let's pop down some windows. Yes, it might... Ooh! The rewards! Hooray! It wouldn't be a theme hospital successor if it didn't have an award ceremony, and this is a particularly ritzy gala one. I like it. Okay then. Open! The Burp Award for Doctor of the Year did not go to us. Much sad. And the Burp Award for Nurse of the Year, Bungle Meditech. Damn it, Bungle! We've got... Damn you, Bungle! Janitor of the Year as well! Must you have them all? I disapprove. Jumbo Megacorp just swooped in and took Assistant of the Year. Stolen from the jaws of victory, that was. Yes, we got it! Rising Star. There we go. 10 kudos. I approve. Okay. What have we got? Bungle, Employee of the Year. Employer, rather. We've got no deaths. Oh, yeah. Alas. We're not going to be able to win this one because we don't have any training facilities yet. Oh well. But still, you know, we had a medical professional who improved the most this year. That's not so bad. Let's pop down a couple more. Or maybe not, actually. I could, you know. I'm tempted. But, oh, radiated chairs. A certificate. I mean, come on. It's a certificate. No, I think we want to go for something else. Something else somewhere else. That'll do though. Whomp. There we go. Right, let's have a look. I get bookcases for entertainment, aircon unit if people were hot, a yucca plant, magazine rack. Someone has filled in all the crosswords with the wrong answers, otherwise mildly entertaining. Cupboard filled with 10 different types of biscuits and some toilet roll. A sweet dispenser, drinking fountain, cheese water canvas, a purple bench, anatomy posters, so many posters, display skeleton, a telephone. Of course, it will be recorded for our amusement. I mean, you know, they're being honest there. Yes, I want that. For 45 kudos. Then I would like a drinking fountain if we can afford one. I don't think we can, though. No, unfortunately, that was quite an expensive one. Could buy a chair, but no, we're good. Alright, I want some telephones around the place that I can, you know, record conversation from.
All outpatients, kindly get out.
What? That's a bit harsh, honestly. Not sure I approve. Alright, we'll have one or two over here as well. There we go. Just in a place where all of the other patients can listen in.
Are your salt levels dangerously low?
I don't know.
Eat some briny bread.
Uh-oh.
The taste
Where
of
is
the
she?
sea right in your mouth.
Briny Britain?
24 hours a day.
Not sure that's any good.
This is 2-point radio.
What's the problem? I have no idea, but regardless, there we go. We've got some phones in the place. I'm sure that's going to make everyone super duper happy. Now, I could build all manner of other rooms. Could have another toilet over here. I could have another pharmacy if I really wanted. I don't think we need one, though. I was going to use this for something else, but we'll see. I think we may need another doctor. Let's have a look. I've only got 2 doctors yet. Oh, my lord. Aavak Akimbo. Hygienic, messy, thrives when falling from great heights. That's a particularly interesting condition that I'm not sure I'm easily going to be able to deal with. Right, that's fantastic. They pay to use my telephones? What kind of savagery is this? Hospital level is increased. Hooray. We're now level 5. Okay, let's have a watch. You're a much better doctor. Come on. I'm sorry for how much that must have hurt. I can only assume it hurt quite a lot. Yoink. What on earth is at the... What? Oh, it's the claw. No! Nurse Lance Rampant is unable... Where are you? Where are you trying to get to? Lance Rampant trying to get over here, apparently. Is this perhaps in the way? Where is it you're trying to go? I have no idea. Staff promotion. Clarabelle Bunce is ready for a promotion from junior janitor to janitor. I approve enormously for this. I'm going to make you a little bit happier. Let's give you a nice big chunky wage increase. There we go. Promote. Now, where were you trying to get to? You're trying to go to the loo. Okay. You are trying to use the bin. Well done. Not sure really here. Oh, there we go. I think we've just done it. Dear Hospital Administrator, 1-star hospital. Hooray! Congratulations, your hospital has been awarded a 1-star rating. That's 1 out of a possible 3 by the 2-point Health Administry. I have retrieved your file from my bin to celebrate. Continue to develop your enterprise in Hogsport for further esteem and trinket, if you believe that you're capable of more. Alternatively, run before you can walk and begin to expand your organization by opening a new hospital in Lower Bullocks. And that is Bullocks. The choice, as they say, is yours. Okay, thank you very much. Tarquin Foxbridge, Health Minister. Got a bonus of 100 kudos. We've opened up Lower Bullocks, and we've got light-headed poster. Very well. Let us go to the map.
Rise and shine, everyone. And if you happen to be in Lower Bullocks this morning, watch out for the gathering of druids down the Grogben's Ring. In a total coincidence, the town will also pay host to a psychology convention today. Should all work out nicely.
I see. Very interesting indeed. Got 1 star at this hospital. Hooray! And we are now moving on to Lower Bullocks. Right, expand the organization by establishing a 2nd hospital. Marvelous. We've got a decent amount of money. Organization value. And my share. $70 per share. Right, okay. Well, let's go and have a quick peek at what we're going to be expected to do in Lower Bullocks.
To feel relaxed.
That is very good advice, and I hope all my staff listen to it. Now, I haven't really gone over many of the other info displays. There are lots of them, so we'll briefly touch on that before we wrap up this episode. But let's have a quick look at what we've got. Staff qualifications. Welcome to Lower Bullocks. It's a lovely little village with a big problem. A significant portion of the population believe themselves to be rock stars. There's only one thing that can cure this. Psychiatry. You didn't think we didn't have psychiatrists, did you? No. Only doctors with the psychiatry qualification will be able to diagnose and treat people in psychiatry rooms. We've managed to find one, but you should keep your eye peeled for job applicants with psychiatry and other useful qualifications. Very, very well. Let's pause this there. You can do a lot of things in the hospital while paused. Right, now, there's a few things that we can do in this one that I want to very quickly touch on. We're not going to do it in this episode, but you can buy extra parts of the hospital. In this case, you just kind of buy that, and it's all well and done. You can buy that plot, or, you can demolish the local park. I don't even know what... Scallywags. However, if we have a look at the info screen, I just wanted to quickly show you this. The visualization modes, they're quite powerful. View the world with state-of-the-art hospital administrator goggles designed by Bungle Technologies. These high-tech spectacles use advanced optical sensors and patented privacy invasion algorithms to analyze the state of people and items within the field of view. Though careful calibration, scientists have been able to harness the power of this extraordinary invention to detect such things as how much someone needs the toilet, or how much they want a packet of crisps. Inspiring stuff. Use these visualization modes to analyze the state of the hospital, environment, and moods and needs of patients and staff, and the maintenance level of items in the hospital. So with this, we can do all sorts of things like attractiveness. You've already seen that one when I'm placing down plants. It's very, very nice. The bins seem to have a kind of attractiveness, and I guess that's because, well, if there's a bin there, at least it's not going to be litter on the floor. The other one is health. We're not going to really be able to see this one. We've only got staff here at the moment. Next up, we've got happiness. Now that one does seem to have some sort of effect. Oh no, that's patient happiness. I do apologize. Staff happiness. There we go. So we can see quite clearly that you, Honey Terry, is amazingly happy. Our junior janitor, Samantha Faith, not so much. And our doctor, Julia Giant, it's there. Temperature-wise, we can see that the environment is a certain temperature. Now, different hospitals will have different natural temperatures, although I didn't quite show that on the map. And in fact, I'm fairly certain that that's locked out of the build that I've got at the moment until we get a little bit closer to the release date. You have got very different environments. Far to the north, and it gets much colder. You end up in the hospital known as Sweaty Palms, and from the name alone, you can tell it's going to be a rather parched environment, very, very, very warm. Next up, we've got thirst, and this will count for staff as well. Hunger, they are different things. People get hungry and thirsty at different rates. Staff energy, so we can see how much they need to go and have a rest. Hygiene, very hygienic hospital, I approve. Toilet, we can see that they, don't really need it, they're fine. Boredom, staff don't really have that, but patients do. And finally, maintenance. You can see the bins need maintenance, the plant needs watering, so on and so forth. All of that good stuff. It's really, really cool. You've got loads of other things around as well. I believe there's a few things we can click on to bring up some more data. Finance. In the Finance tab, you can access the Business Overview screen for a deep dive on all aspects of the hospital. Now, you don't need to use this at all, but if you're the sort of person that likes playing around with stats and actually making the hospital as efficient as it can be, then yes. Absolutely, you can do this on these screens. There's so much information here that you can use to tweak the functioning of your hospital, how much you're charging for certain things, for example. In the business overview screen, you can review the hospital's finances, staff overview, patient overview, and hospital event logs. You can also view leaderboards comparing your hospital to those owned by other organizations and see the awards the hospital has won in previous years. At the end of each year, the hospital award ceremony takes place, after which you are invited to the yearly business review. There's all sorts of information, and we will touch on these in the coming episodes, but that's going to be it for this one. In the next, we shall be playing around with psychiatry and seeing what kind of a pickle we can get our patients into. But that is it from me. So until then, and as always, do take care, everyone.